History is made here today as Callie Mayer, Connor Sport's latest signing, becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race.
What a moment! I've got goosebumps. Now, for those of you wondering at home, only a handful of women have entered at least one Grand Prix over the years, but none have even had the opportunity to qualify since 1992. Italy's Giovanna Amati, for those of you wondering. So today is very much a new dawn here in Baku.
And Mayer was impressive in qualifying, so let's see what the Grand Prix has in store for her.
Yeah, I have to say, it is quite a tight-knit pack out there. Fierce competition all round. I really wouldn't want to call this one.
Indeed. We've seen some brilliant driving here today, especially from young Callie Mayer. She seems to have made the transition to F1 as if she was born for it.
Okay, Callie, really good start. Keep it up.
I'm not finished yet.
Here comes Callie Mayer, closing in on her teammates.
She's practically on top of me. Aiden, calm down. You're on different strategies. Just let Callie pass. Okay, Callie. Aiden's going to let you pass at the next corner. Let's go.
Copy.
Will Mayer get past her teammate now? Here she comes. But there's contact. Contact between the two Connor Sport drivers. Jackson's out. He gets the worst of it. Mayer's clear.
Oh, Jackson's damage looks bad. I think you're right, Crofty. His race is over.
Mayer seemed to catch Jackson unawares, though. I'm not sure why.
What was that? Why didn't she wait for me to move over on the exit? Okay, Aiden, are you all right? It's just another butler.
I thought he was letting me through.
Yeah, I know, Callie. I'm sorry about that, but it's happened now. It's over. Let's get your head down and focus. Come on. Talk about it later.
Copy.
Our gap behind is 2.7 seconds. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Well, in spite of the drama amongst those at the top of the standings, so much of the discussion today has centred around Coolsquad.
Absolutely, a bittersweet race for them today. One historic debut, one DNF. I mean, you couldn't write it.
And talking of that debut, what did you make of Callie Mayer's first ever start?
Well, I am so excited to see Callie racing in F1. It is great for the sport. She is a phenomenal talent. I can't wait to see what the season holds and her career as a whole.
And if today is anything to go by, the name Callie Mayer is one that we'll be watching with a lot of interest for many years to come. Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
And do you feel extra pressure at Coolsquad? It must be difficult with your dad looking over your shoulder.
Look, it's F1. It's not possible for me to feel any more pressure than I already do. So no, it's not an issue.
Callie, have you felt any pushback from anyone in the F1 world, just with you being the first female driver in the sport?
No, everyone's been amazing. And I'm not the first, I'm just the latest.
How's your brother? Are you really just keeping his seat warm?
You'd have to ask him that. But he is getting the help that he needs. And no, I have no intention of giving up this seat.
What happened out there between you and Aiden today?
It's just a mix-up. I thought he was letting me through on the entry, but he clearly had other
We
ideas.
spoke to him earlier, and he said it was deliberate on your part. Any comment on that?
It was just a misunderstanding.
You've always gone by Mayor, and now you're in a team financed by your father, driving in your brother's seat. Would you go back to the Butler name?
Should have expected it, right?
I thought you did.
That's not what I mean. I mean, I'm a woman, I get it. I'm happy to talk about it.
And what is it?
Well, it's always the same, isn't it? So you're a woman, and then every question about Dad, about Devon, about the Butler name.
Just forget about it.
Oh, I can never get away from it, can I? The only question about the race was about Aiden.
Well, maybe if we'd let it run a little longer, there would have been...
Casper? Don't defend them.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Look, it's fine. I'll be faster next time.
The incident at Baku, do you think she did it on purpose?
She did do it on purpose. Yeah. Check the footage.
So you didn't warm to her?
We weren't the best of friends. No.
What is Aiden's problem?
Okay, we'll have a word.
He's been so late into these corners. I have no space out here.
Yeah, we'll talk to him, Callie.
This is still about Baku, isn't it?
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Gap to your teammate behind is 12.4 seconds. That's P5. You're in P5. Leclerc ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Ocon's behind you. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 4.9 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Take 3.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. You're leading the pack. That's P1. Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind. 7.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Final lap. Final lap. Push, push.
just another example of the Connor Sport drivers antagonising each other.
Yeah, but you've got to look at Ackerman as well. He's the one that can sort the situation out. And so far, he's letting them run wild.
His job is to keep control. And no matter what the season, no matter what the driver, Connor Sport just can't seem to gel as a team. So you've got to ask the question, really, what will it take? Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
I did not like Aiden. Not at all.
Why not?
I thought he was immature about what happened in Baku. I mean, like he never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connor Sport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later. Yes?
Let's make this quick.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andrea, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andrea...
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
We're finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would he do that?
It's kind of his thing.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change, we can turn it into an advantage. So on your out lap, let's make it all count.
Copy that.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits. Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. Currently P11, currently P11. That's Joe just ahead. Push for that position. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 4.8 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. That's Albon behind you. They're on a fresh set of inters. Our gap to first place is 35.9 seconds. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go. Okay, car behind trailing us, 2.5 seconds. This rain should stop sometime in the next few laps. Be ready for the grip to come back, but don't overheat the tyres. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.9 seconds. The rain's passing now, so expect it to ease up in the next few minutes. So watch those lap times. We may have to pit for dries at very short notice. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. You made it look so easy. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Perez is behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on a fresh set of inters. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Congratulations, Callie. You keep going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet. Callie?
Well, we said at the time that it might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Coolsquad really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Coolsquad taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by Mayer.
If they want to improve on last season, they've got to try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. Mayer, well, she continues to impress. A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me?
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Let's forget about your father, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway.
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved again. Now, you pretend I'm not here, you carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Huh. And what does Andreo say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's fine.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise. Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice, that was a problem. And then Andreo, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
The two Coolsquad teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off.
Okay, Callie, he knows.
Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the Curva Grande we go, he's going for it. It's really close, it's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Coolsquad.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced.
This is a joke.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, you've moved up to P12. Okay, we're sat in P12 now. Ocon ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Piastri's behind. Our gap behind is 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 23.8 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left. You've got 11th, that's 11th place. Stroll is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 8.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Distance to the leader is 20.0 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining, 8.2 seconds. Currently P11, Stroll ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. That's Hulkenberg behind, and the gap behind us is 6.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 22.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. And that's us in 10th position. Sargent ahead. And gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Stroll behind. We're leading the car behind by 2.2 seconds. Our gap to first place is 16.7 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Nice move, good job. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Red Bull drivers just completed a pass for the lead. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end, but if this continues, Conesport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Slacking off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Devin?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs.
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit delicate.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devin, I mean it.
Yeah? Scouts on him, mate.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aidan?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be a connoisseur, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Well, maybe I won't be here next season.
Oh, dude. You know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all liked that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big three-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devin Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Welcome then to Marina Bay and a tough, bumpy street circuit that will test these drivers to their absolute limit. So sit back and enjoy the action here at the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit for 2023. 4 corners have been taken out, the lap length reduced to just over 3 miles. That might be a welcome relief to the drivers, might be even more of a relief for their brakes. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Jackson, Joe, Ocon, Stroll, Mayer, De Vries, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and as ever, a really enthralling Singapore Grand Prix ahead of us.
That's right, Crofty. And while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you got. Aiden. Okay, safety car deployed, safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta, make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, the officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta. Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period. You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Got that, confirmed. Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period. You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period. Green flag. First position, front of the pack. Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window is open. Pit window currently open. Okay, 12 laps to go. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. currently in P13. Albon's ahead of you. And gap to the car in front is 16.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Hamilton behind you now. We're leading the car behind by 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 26.5 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. And 11 laps to go. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 9.5 seconds. Okay, gap to the car behind, 6.3 seconds. And you've got P13, Albon just ahead, push for that position. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 9.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That's Hamilton behind. Okay, car behind trailing us, 6.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, so gap to the leader is 21.3 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Good job. Nice overtake. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.6 seconds. Okay, you've got P3, well done. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Piastri's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. The distance to the leader is 3.4 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Russell behind, and they've entered the pit lane. Okay, they're on old softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 7 laps to go. And Callie's coming in for a stop. First position, front of the pack. Sargent's behind you. Okay, push, gap to the car behind. 18.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. All right, 6 laps to go now. Hamilton behind you now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 35.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Hamilton behind. Our gap behind is 39.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 4 laps remaining. Pack, that's P1. Hamilton behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 41.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Hamilton behind. And the gap behind us is 43.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. lap, final lap of the race. We did it! We did it!
Well, the results are in. There we have it. What a race to help.
Come on, I just want to chat, Cal.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him. Just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah, but we're adults now.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not! Faster than me? No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. No. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear